Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I truly appreciate your company today. I hope everyone had a wonderful, happy new year. At the beginning of each year, a lot of people like to set New Year's resolutions and goals, and some people like to organize. Back in November, Jack bought me some cabinets from Sam's Club for my craft room. Previously, we had some bookshelves in the craft room, and not all the bookshelf space was for my crafts. So we moved those out, moved the cabinets in, and I want to share with you what I'm storing in the cabinets. Maybe it'll give you some inspiration and help you organize some of your crafty things. I love organizing things, so this was really fun. It wasn't fun during the process because you have to take everything apart and then put everything back, but it turned out really, really well. So I also thought it would be a fun way to start off the new year. So let me show you what I did. Here's the cabinets that Jack purchased from Sam's Club for me. So there is the door to my craft room, and if I just scroll right here, this is my craft table, and that's the easel my iPad sits on when I'm recording, and that's where I sit. So, it's just right there. I'm going to show you what I have on top. It didn't change much. I had these items on the bookshelves. So the inspiration for my craft room being red, white, and blue are these two flags. One was my father-in-law's. He served in the Navy. And one is my dad's, and he served in the Army. So some patriotic things. You have some little patriotic gnomes up there. My patriotic bear. And then you scroll over and you have some bee items. And then on the side I have attached with magnetic hooks because the shelf is metal. I have some cars. My favorite cars are Challengers. And then I like this race car driver, Leah. She used to be Pruitt. I think she's Pritchett now or something like that. She just recently got married. I met her and there we are. And then further down, Wonder Woman. See, there's three, I think, yeah, three kind of posters of Leah. Coca-Cola items. And then I was sent this Hot Wheel turtle car. It's cute. I love it. So that's what I have on the side of the cabinet. And then on the floor I have this basket. So if I'm working on something brand new and I wanted to keep it separate, or if I bring in some new items from shopping, I drop them right there. All right, again, I have these two cabinets. I'm going to start off with the one furthest from the door. All right, I'm going to start with this far cabinet, the furthest from the door. So I really like these because they're all metal, so I have some metal hooks. Either I purchased them from Dollar Tree, but the better ones are from Harbor Freight. So, you can just clip it on there, and I have my mixed media apron on here when I'm doing messy, messy work. And then on this side, I have my Cricut mats, again, attached with a metal hook. And then this top shelf, I have these containers that I got from Michael's, and on the top one, they are New Mexico scrapbook kits. So I found them at Goodwill for like 99 cents. So it's really cool. It's a scrapbook kit all about New Mexico. And then the rest of them are vinyl for my Cricut. So, and a lot of that I bought from Dollar Tree. This container, I really love these, and if I find some more, let me take my little rosette that I made out. If I find some more, I got these from Sam's Club. I really like them. They have the clip latch on the side, and you can clip 4 of them. Well, they come 4. And I like them because you can separate your different items. So these first 3 containers, I have things for tassel making, and then the bottom one, anything that I might need for pokey tool making. So that's what's in that container. And then back in here, I have this container. I got this from Dollar Tree, and these are just all hair ties, hair bands for my closures for my journals. So just different ones are in there. And then this one is another Dollar Tree container. This one has the clips on the side that clip the lid in place. And what I have in here are two also from Dollar Tree. I have a ribbon up here that's just... What I have in here are my bows, and they're separated by size. So little tiny bows and bigger bows that are already made, and Jack got me the bows from Amazon. So that's what I have there. So I'm going to put this back. So I get that back in. There we go. They have to go in a certain way. And I did label some stuff, but I don't label everything because I can't read it from far. So, but that works out okay. These two containers, I have flowers in them. So this one has very, very large flowers for, I don't know, just whatever projects. This one has smaller flowers, and I've kept them in their packaging, and I just kind of, you know, flip through and see what I need. So for example, like these are some little burlap flowers, and just so on and so forth. They're not organized by color or anything like that, so I just flip through. I did buy some from Tuesday Morning recently, but you know, I've gotten them from Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, so they're all in there. So when I'm working on a project that I need some flowers, I can just pull this container down, and it's missing the clip, so I'm not sure where that went, but that's okay. That just slides in there. These three containers are from Harbor Freight, and I I keep hitting that star behind me. So these three containers are from Harbor Freight. Now you can get this from Sam's, but they're going to be a lot more expensive because it says it's a crafty item or a crafty container. But Harbor Freight a little bit less expensive. So I have in here flowers are in this far one, and they're tiny little flowers that I separate into colors. And I'll pull out this one to show you the containers inside. This one has gems, all flat back gems, a ton of them, every color of the rainbow. This one I have everything to do with charms. So when I'm making a charm for my journals. So I'm going to pull this out. I'm actually going to go over here to the craft table and show you how this is configured, because I think these are a really good organization option for little things. So this lid flips up, and you have some storage in here. So I just have different, like, to make a charm, like the little hooks, lobster claws, rings, chain, and then in here are some other claw clips. I forget what they're called. And then some more charms that I recently purchased. So that's the top. So you have a lot of storage in there. Here is the bottom portion, which I really love. So I've separated different types of charms in these different containers, and they pull out, they stack really nicely individually, so the top one doesn't fall when you take the second, third, and fourth one out. So they're individual. And then this is how the container looks like. It has two clips here to hold the lid in place. And so I've just separated my charms according to theme, color. You know, I kind of know where I have, like all of these are bees, that kind of thing. Then you also get more little dividers, so you can divide them up into smaller compartments. So I really, really like these. And again, these were from Harbor Freight. So check that out. You know, they may not be pink, but they're really, really a nice container. And again, you get 4 containers in here, and then this snaps in place. So that's what I have in these 3 containers here. Again, flowers, gems, and then that one is charms. Right here, I just placed them in here. I have 2 boxes of flat back gems, one's all colors of stars, and these ones are purples and pinks. I got these on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I haven't incorporated them into that container yet, so I just have them there. This one is all wood embellishments. That's all this is. Either I got a lot of them from Hobby Lobby, mostly Dollar Tree and stuff like that. So if it's wood, it's in here. This back one, I have to peek because I don't remember. Oh, I know. I have everything to do shakers with. So little confetti things. So they're all sorted in here. And I haven't started making shakers, but I'm hoping that's going to be something I'm going to do in 2023. So that's my goal. But I have, as you can see, plenty of stuff to make shakers. So if I want to make a shaker, I'm going to pull this container out. So they just fit like that. Going further down, all I have in here, I'm not going to really pull anything out, is mixed media stuff. So I have paint brushes, glitter glue in one container, and I think I labeled it. And then I have like stencil paste in another. So just messy stuff that I would use in a project. So that's how I have it. And I even have an empty container for more stuff. So I also, in this far section, I have paint spray paint. I'm dyslexic when it comes to talking. So I have that. And then this top container, I left the lid out because I have all my paint brushes in here. So again, when I'm painting or doing something, I just pull this out. So that's all my mixed media stuff. Down at the bottom shelf, I have my mixed media books. So for painting, that kind of thing. I have canvases of different sizes. The bottom book is, I believe, wallpaper. I have another container. I think you can probably see it has napkins. And then I have another notebook in there that is all stencils. That's all I have. I'm going to pull the stencil one out because I want to show you how I organize that. So this large book down here, if you could see, is wallpaper. So that's what I have. But in here, here's another scrapbook. And I put, let me come up here. I put wallpaper scraps in here. So, you know, when you're thinking of how do I organize larger things, consider the 12 by 12 scrapbooks. And you can find these at the thrift store. So, you know, I've found them for as low as $3. So keep that in mind. I have another one. I'll bring it over to the craft table as well. In this one, I have just put all my stencils. So when I'm looking for a stencil, I can just flip through, easy peasy. So again, these are the 12 by 12 scrapbooks. So I really love that for organizing stuff like that. So that's what I have in these two, in this one cabinet. I'm going to close that and we'll move on to the second. And they shut because they're magnetic. They stay shut, so I like that too. Starting in the second cabinet closest to the door, We're going to start from the bottom. We'll work our way up. So again, some more of these 12 by 12 containers from Michaels. I have various things sorted in here, stickers, bling, that kind of thing. Just different things. I have doilies in one of them. So pretty organized there. Right here in this binder, these are die cuts that are a little larger. So I'm using this 12 by 12 scrapbook to sort through that, pull it out, flip through it, easy to find. Right here, I don't know. Oh, these are all for card making. Okay, so these are things that I bought from Seagull Books, and they were a super duper price. They're already scored. You just cut them up here or cut them off the book. They're already scored, fold them in half, and you got a card. So that's what all of these are. Jack recently purchased this paper stack from Amazon. I love it. I had these in containers, like these containers, and every time I needed some paper, I had to unstack everything. So this is really great. So I use this paper mainly when I am doing journals for extra paper to write on. So as you can see, if I'm going to use a blue, just have to pull it out. And then these are just like computer paper with designs that I use for my journals. Just, I love this. And this was a really good paper stack. It's like a mesh metal, really good quality one. All right, up here in this container, again, another container from Sam's Club. I love these. I have a lot of these in my craft room. This is like a file box, and I really like them. The lid flips up like that, and they latch on both sides. Everything in here is all to do with journaling. So I have music paper, I have calendars, I have just all sorts of stuff. If I'm going to journal, I look in here for different items. This was probably one of the finds at the thrift store this past year in 2022. I got this for $6 and it was all intact. All journaling cards. Very cool find. Have I used some of these? Ooh, not yet, but I will. Right here, another thrift find. This rack, and I have all my washi tape in here, and it's really neat because it just will fall forward so you can see what you have. And so you have 3 drawers. I have them sorted by color and stuff like that pretty much. So I like that. That keeps my washi tape kind of organized. In this little container are just little strips of washi tape and some tape. So that didn't fit in here. Back in here I have some duct tape that is different colors. And I like this when I'm doing packaging. Of course I have all purple. I think I have another color. Nope, all purple. So I just have that stacked there. So again, when I'm sending out a package, that is really good to use. Here is some foiling items, and I think that's for foiling as well. Let me take a peek. I forgot what I put in here. Oh, no. These are my stamps, and they're for crafting. They're not actual stamps. So that's what I have in there. I love crafting with those, so that's what I have in there. And then back in here, this was another great find at the thrift store. I found a bunch of these. They are glitter 6x6. You get blue, green, and white or silver. $1 a piece. Maybe they were $2 a piece. So, and they are a Stampin' Up! Product. Yeah, great, great deal. So I bought what they had, and I just tack it back there so when I need it. Here is some adhesive sheets for die cutting. And then here I have some other items, card making kits and stuff like that in these containers. And then in this basket are die cuts. And I have them alphabetized and I have the baggies labeled. So if I'm looking for flowers, I go, rifling through, pick out the baggie with flowers, use those die cuts. All right. Paper. I can't pass up a deal. So a lot of this paper pads I've gotten on clearance at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, as you just recently saw on my last haul. Yeah, and I had to, these were actually right here, but to include those recent Michael's purchases of those Halloween paper pads, I just pulled these out. These were from scrapbook.com, I believe, and they were a super price last year. You got seven of them for, like, I don't know, ridiculous price. Those go there. And these are sorted by, like I have all my Christmas here, Halloween. These are my small paper pads, like 12 by 12, no, 6 by 6 and smaller. Here are solids, just, solid paper pads. Right at the top, I found at a yard sale a 12 by 24 paper pad. And I also have some Stampin' Up! Grid paper that someone gave me, and some ledger paper that I found at the thrift store for journaling. And then right here are just tons of paper pads that I found at Hobby Lobby. I don't buy them unless they're on clearance, and I found a lot of them for $4 or $5. And then right here in these, I like these. I'll pull one out. I get these, I don't even know what they're called, actually, if I can pull one out. They're to keep your 12 by 12 paper, and I have a bunch of these, and what I do is I sort my loose leaf ones by color. So I have it by rainbow color, starting from black, white, all the way down to pink. So if I have some loose leaf 12 by 12 and it has the main color of pink, it's in here. So that's how I have all of that sorted. And then right in here are my paper kits from Hobby Lobby. So that's how I have those. And I go to Hobby Lobby, I only buy those paper kits when they're on 50% off. Well, they're not 50% off anymore, they're 40% off. And they have like bees, butterflies. You guys kind of know which ones I'm talking about. So I have a lot of those there, and those make journaling making easy. So I'm going to set that there. That concludes what I have in these two cabinets. I really, really like them. They were a great purchase. I will try to put the link of these cabinets in the description box below because they're an excellent price for what they are. They're really, really nice, and I really thought this was a great solution for a lot of my crafty things. I don't like stuff out. I like things behind, like closed doors. I like this. It gives it a clean look. So, all right. So for this week, that's what I have. I'm going to continue this craft room tour next week so I can show you the rest of my craft room. So I'll be back in a bit. Here is the type of cabinet this is. And again, they're from Sam's Club, and they're about $200 a piece. I hope you enjoyed this craft room tour video where I featured my brand new cabinets. I hope you get some ideas and inspiration. During the month of January 2023, I'm going to be sharing the rest of my craft room and how I store more of my crafty items. Thanks for hanging out with me for just a bit. I truly appreciate it. Be safe, be happy, be positive, and until next time, you guys rock.